Alright y'all, and for this Christmas collection that I am doing, you will need some gloves, and these are just some of the gloves that I decided to show you guys that I use. It really doesn't matter what kind of gloves it is, but as long as you have gloves. I have the 2 little paper bowls, and I find that this is easier to mix it in, and it's just disposable. I have my, pick and focus, peppermint oil. That's going to be my scent for the glosses. And here I have my red pigment and my green pigment. I have my wooden stir sticks. I have my scoops on what I use to get the pigments out. I have my pipettes, and I'm not sure on what size those are, but I will put that down in the description box below. And I have my syringes, and these are 10 ml. These are very small, but it works for me. So you just want to get a syringe that works for you. But this is a bigger size that I have, and this is 60 ml. And I use these when I have my larger orders. And then in my bags, I have the stoppers and the tops, and I just keep it in here because, like I said, yeah, I wash everything, and I just decided to just keep it in there. And of course, you would need your lip gloss base, and we can't forget the Lysol wipes. So this is all we need for this here today, and let's just jump right on into the video. Alright y'all already know the routine. We're going to just start by putting our lip gloss base into the bowls. And I'm making 15 different tubes for the Candyland collection. So I'm pretty much just eyeballing pretty much how much that I'm going to need. As you continue to make gloss, I mean, you can pretty much just look at and see how much you need. And for the 15 glosses I did make, y'all, I used a bag and a half. Just if y'all was curious to see how many glosses can you make with one bag. And with this one right here, y'all, I am squeezing everything out. Like, you're going to push all that up, y'all. Y'all don't want to leave no gloss within that bag. Like, I don't like to waste my money, y'all. So I'm going to use all of it. So that's what you pretty much see me doing right now. Okay, so right here, y'all, I'm just going to add my oil. And as you can see, I already have all of my oils mixed together. I just find it a little bit easier to just combine it all versus just keep putting in the different oils that I use. And I'm going to add the oils with the pipette. I find that easier as well. That way, you know, it's less messy. And I'm just going to continue to stir it until I get the right consistency that I like. Okay, y'all can see as I'm stirring and as you're mixing in the oil, it's like a big glob. That's just the oils getting mixed in with the Versagel. So you just want to keep stirring it until it loosens up. And you do want to just continue to add your oil, which is what I'm doing now, to get the consistency that you like. You don't want it to be too thick. But I mean, some people like it thick and some people like it a little looser. But I want to like it a little looser. I don't really like a thick lip gloss, so but it's whatever you like. And for those who wanted me to actually show the process of me doing this without it being sped up, this is for y'all. I don't want to be too repetitive in these videos, but I kind of sped the last one up. So this is me actually showing y'all exactly how long it takes for me to mix it and to get the right consistency that I like, y'all. But just sit back and watch. And to me, y'all, well, for anybody, this is just a little advice. It's easier to add the oil as you go. You don't want to go in and just pour oil because, like I said, I eyeball it. And it's easier to just go back and add oil as you go versus having to add more of the base because you made it too loose. That way you won't waste as much as the Versagel. Okay, so I'm done with that one, y'all. So I'm kind of gonna speed through the process of mixing this one here. It's pretty much the same process, so I'm just gonna kind of speed it up for y'all. Okay, now y'all, once I have everything mixed up and I got it to the consistency that I like, I'm going to go in and add my pigment. And these scoops are perfect for it because it gives you a really good measurement of it versus trying to pour it in, because I've tried pouring it in and sometimes you would end up putting too much in it. But for these here, you see that I'm only putting in 1 scoop. I actually went back and added another scoop to make it a little bit more pigmented. Now, once I have everything all mixed in, I'm going to take a pipette and I'm going to just put in some drops of the peppermint oil. Like I said, once again, it's best to use like the little pipettes to squeeze it in. That way you won't end up putting too much in there. Okay, now this step is really not necessary, but once I'm done mixing everything, before I put everything into the tubes, y'all, I just like to clean up. I have OCD, y'all. I have to clean as I go. Like, I just hate mess, so I'm just pretty much just cleaning up and getting ready to put the glosses into the tubes. Then I'm just going to take a Lysol wipe and just wipe off my gloves, just in case if I have any type of oils or base or anything on my gloves before I do anything. And now to the fun part, y'all. Like, I know a lot of people scoop their gloss into the syringe. Like I said, these are 10 ml and they are really small, but like I said, that's what I like. But all I do is just pull it up through it with a syringe. Then I kind of push the air out as I go, if you all can kind of see that, because you will get air bubbles if you do it like that. But like I said, I keep pushing it down and that's what you will see. And y'all, for this part, I forgot to cut the bottom of my pipette, which you can probably tell it took me a little bit longer to fill the tubes up. But like I said, I forgot to cut it off. But later on, when I don't know if I get to the green ones or not, I end up cutting it off. But yeah, don't forget to cut the end of the pipette off. Okay, now right here, y'all, this is where I told y'all that I had to go back and add another scoop to make it a little bit more pigmented. And I kept this clip in to show you guys, like, everything is a learning process and you learn as you go. Not everything is going to be perfect. I don't care if you was making gloss for years, you're still going to have your mistakes. So you can always go back and fix them. That's the only reason why I kept this clip in for y'all. Make sure when y'all filling the tubes, make sure y'all go from left to right or side to side. That way you will fill in those little pointy corners at the end of the gloss. Your love is bright as ever, even in the shadows. Baby, kiss me before they turn the lights out. Your heart is glowing, and I'm crashing into you. Baby, kiss me before I turn the lights out. Before I turn the lights out. Baby, love me lights out. In the dark it's not low. In the dark it's not low. I search through the crowd. Your face is all that I see. I give you everything. Baby, love me lights out. Baby, love me lights out. Okay, now I left this clip in here as well, y'all, so show y'all, like, that's how much gloss I had left. And I only had a little bit left to fill up the tube, so use every last drop, y'all. I don't like wasting none of my coins that you can see. Like, I'm going to use every drop. That little bit right there finished up my 5th tube, and I still had a little bit left over in the syringe. So don't just think that ain't nothing left, y'all. I can't do nothing with that. Scoop all that together and use it. And right here, I had just a little bit more left, and I still had all gloss in the pipette. So y'all make sure y'all use every last drop. I ain't had nothing left, so I had to use what was left in the pipette. So right now, y'all, I'm just pretty much cleaning all the, like I said, the gloss and everything up. You know, I hate a mess, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill the green tubes up. I'm not gonna talk as much during this process because y'all already seen it, so I'm gonna kind of speed it up for y'all. Okay, y'all, same as the red gloss, I came down to the very little bit that was needed, so I had to scoop it in this way. That way I can get every drop, because if I would have sucked it in the other way, I wouldn't got as much into the tube. So it's pretty much your preference. You can do it the other way that I've been doing it, or you can also do it this way. But like I said, my syringe is really small, so the other way is easiest for me as well.
Even in the shadows, baby, kiss me before they turn the lights out. Your heart is glowing, and I'm crashing into you. Baby, kiss me before I turn the lights out. Before I turn the lights out, baby, love me lights out. In the dark, it's not all.
Okay, so right now, y'all, I'm just going to clean my hands off with a sanitized Lysol wipe, and I'm going to add the stoppers and the tops to it. And also, if you have gloss around the rim of the tube, make sure you wipe it off with a Lysol wipe. Please don't send your glosses off with it just spilling all over the place, y'all. That just ain't right. Okay, right here, I'm just going to add the tops. And as you see, I'm looking to make sure there is no gloss or anything around that rim, y'all. Y'all want to send this stuff off clean. Now, professional as possible. Just because you make it at home, don't mean you got to be all, you know, raggedy. Make sure y'all stuff is very clean, free of gloss that's all around the rim. And also, y'all, definitely free of hair. Okay, y'all, and for the fun part, we're going to mix both. This is Candyland, y'all. So right now, I'm just going to start off by adding the red. And as you can see, I'm just going a side-to-side motion. Some of it is not going to be as clean as others. Like I said, all of these are handmade. So every last one of these are not going to be the same, y'all. It's not going to be as perfect. I mean, y'all can just watch it and see. But y'all, this part, it was just so satisfying, y'all. Like, I love making gloss, y'all. The passion is real.
Your love is bright as ever, even in the shadows. Baby, kiss me before they turn the lights out. Your heart is glowing, and I'm crashing into you. Baby, kiss me before I turn the lights out. Before I turn the lights out, baby, love me lights out. In the dark, it's not all. I search through the crowds. Your face is all that I see. I'll give you everything, baby, love me lights out. Baby, love me lights out.
Okay, now once I'm done with everything, I'm going to put it in a small little bowl, and I'm going to put some antibacterial hand soap in there, and I'm just going to kind of clean the glosses off. And as you can see, y'all, I have very little water in there. So, and I'm also show you guys that there is not going to get, don't be scared to wash it off like this, because you're not going to get water in there. If your tops are untight, then you should be fine. But I'm just washing it off, and once I'm done, I'm just going to dry it off one by one, and then we're going to add the labels. Okay, now right here, y'all, as I'm drying this one off, I'm also going to open the top for y'all just to show y'all that no water got in the tube. So as long as your tops are untight, y'all, you're good.
Your love is bright as ever, even in the shadows. Baby, kiss me before they turn the lights out. Your heart is glowing, and I'm crashing into you. Baby, kiss me before they turn the lights out. Before they turn the lights out. Baby, love me lights out. In the dark, it's not dark.